When an individual performs a selfless act of kindness, they do so without expecting any reciprocation. However, life has a way of balancing the scales eventually. Every genuine act of goodwill ultimately receives its full reward. Today's story revolves around the themes of kindness and friendship, which in the present age can be elusive. But when they do occur, they serve as a beacon of hope, reminding us that genuine, compassionate actions still exist among us. This is the tale of two friends, two boys who faced challenges in their familial circumstances, but were fortunate to discover one another. I will tell the story of their initial encounter, but as fate would have it, their paths diverged. Will they manage to sustain their friendship? Keep watching to find out. I'm eager to share their journey with you. Aaron and Ryan lived in Badajoz and were very good friends since childhood. They lived in a poor neighborhood and often went to bed hungry. Aaron grew up without a mother, as she passed away when he was only 5 years old. His father started drinking alcohol and did not take very good care of his son, leaving Aaron to survive on the city streets. Ryan's mother was alive, but she worked all the time in order to support her alcoholic husband. So Ryan was also left to fend for himself on the streets. The boys often wandered around the city together and dreamed of a rich life and a future where they would have good jobs and make lots of money, helping each other eat well and sleep better. They knew that in order to find a good career, they had to study hard in school. Aaron and Ryan went to a free school for the poor and were incredibly grateful for such an opportunity. In elementary school, uniforms were provided to the students for free, but the students had to provide their own uniforms later on. Ryan's mother tried to tell her husband that their son was doing well in school and would need money for a new uniform. This made his father angry, as he considered school a waste of time and money. She tried to assure his father that Ryan could earn his own money for the uniform, but this did not change the man's opinion. Aaron didn't have money for a new uniform either, so they decided to earn money together. They got jobs with a local baker who would send them out every morning with a basket of pastries to sell on the street. He paid them a percentage of the profit, and they saved every penny for new school uniforms. After they had saved about half of the needed amount, Ryan came to work very upset. He said that the night before, his father came home very drunk and took all of his mother's money after beating her badly. Ryan gave her what he had saved up and ordered her to buy food so they wouldn't starve. Aaron didn't say anything at the time, and they just went to work the next day. Aaron brought Ryan a package. When he opened it, Ryan was simply stunned a new school uniform was inside. He couldn't believe that his friend would use all his money to buy him a uniform. But now, how could Aaron go to school? Aaron answered that since Ryan knew he wanted to be a doctor, it was more important for him to go to school, as Aaron wasn't sure what he wanted to do yet. Ryan assured him that they would still have time to save up money for Aaron's uniform. Then he went home to tell his mother the good news that he would still be able to continue his studies because his good friend Aaron was so generous. His mother was happy. After a dinner of stale bread, they hung up the uniform and went to bed. The next morning, Ryan and Aaron went to work as usual. However, while they were working, Ryan's father had come home drunk and saw his new school uniform in the closet, which made him really mad. He thought they had no money to buy alcohol, so how could they afford this? In a fit of anger, he threw all of Ryan's textbooks into the fire. That evening, Ryan heard his mother crying, then decided to take his mother and leave his father. He would give the uniform to Aaron and go to work in order to support his mother, while his father slept in a drunken stupor. He and his mother quietly packed up their few things and left. Ryan met up with Aaron to return the uniform and tell him his plans. However, Aaron informed him that his mother's sister had recently found him and wanted him to live with her. Aaron had saved up money to buy a train ticket for the 15-mile trip, but decided he could walk because Ryan needed the money more. Then Ryan and Aaron parted ways. Ryan used the money to rent a small apartment for him and his mother. He went to school, studied twice as diligently, and graduated with honors. Many years later, A man burst into a hospital with a boy in his arms who had been hit by a car. The boy had to have an operation, but his father was unable to pay the bill. The next morning, he was surprised to find that the entire debt had been paid with a note that said, "You paid my bill many years ago when you gave the last of your money to your best friend so that he could fulfill his dream of becoming a doctor. If you can wait until this evening, let's have coffee together. Your friend, Ryan." What do you think about this story about two friends? Let us know in the comment section. Thank you.